4 quick ways to spot high-quality women. We all know what navigating relationships can be like. Sometimes it feels like walking through a minefield. But today I'm giving you a cheat sheet. Let's get straight into it. Jessica OS here. Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about the first way to spot a high-quality woman. Number 1, she has standards, not preferences. There's a massive difference between a woman who has standards and one who has preferences, right? A preference is, oh, I like this guy who's tall. Oh, I love someone with a great smile. He needs a six-pack. Sounds cute, right? Well, it shouldn't, because preferences are often surface level. And if you're only focused on preferences, that's not enough to build something meaningful. A woman with standards, on the other hand, knows what's important. She's looking at your character, how you treat her, and how you treat the people around you. She doesn't care if you drive the fanciest car or if you've got six-pack abs. What she really cares about is, do you follow through on your promises? Are you consistent? Are you building something real with her? Or are you just playing games? And listen up, because this is where most guys fumble. A high-quality woman is going to expect you to meet her at the same level that she's meeting you. If she's putting in effort, showing you respect, being loyal, guess what? She expects the same from you as well. She's not going to waste her time on someone who treats her like an afterthought. She's not going to entertain inconsistency. So if you think you can be flaky, string her along or keep her in a maybe pal while you figure yourself out, trust me, she's already on to the next one. Let me be clear here. Standards are all about the non-negotiables, and this is where it gets real. She's not going to compromise on respect, on honesty, on loyalty. I mean, those are her foundation. She knows her worth. She's not going to let anyone come into her life who doesn't align with that. If you're not bringing your A game, she'll move on without batting an eye. You see, a high-quality woman has been through enough to know what she won't tolerate. She's learned from her past relationships. She's not here to settle for potential. She's looking for someone who already knows what they want and is ready to match her energy. If you can't bring that, she's got no problem keeping it moving. So if you ever find yourself with a woman who holds herself to high standards, don't take it lightly. That's a woman who respects herself and isn't going to settle for less. You need to respect that. And honestly, you should want to step up to her level, because being with a high quality woman means you both grow together. It's about building something that lasts. And here's the secret. She's not asking for perfection. She's asking for progress. She wants a man who's striving to be better, just like she is. So if you're with that woman who has those standards, take it as a sign that you're dealing with someone who knows her value. She's not here to waste time. She's here to build a life. Number 2, she invests in herself. This is key, guys. A high-quality woman isn't just sitting around waiting for Prince Charming to come and sweep her off her feet. No, she's putting in the work to improve herself in all areas of her life, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. And let me paint you a picture. You meet a woman who's got her life together. She's got her own goals. She's driven. She's not dependent on anyone for sustenance, right? You know why that's attractive? Because a woman who invests in herself brings something real to the table. She's not just about what she can get from you. She's about what she can build with you. Now compare that to a woman who's just coasting. She's glued to social media, obsessed with other people's lives, watching reality TV. Apologies to women who do. And the only investment maybe she's making at this point in her life is getting more likes on Instagram. She's not ambitious, no personal growth. Her idea of a good time is gossiping about other people's business. If it sounds familiar, well, it's because a lot of these women are like that. It's not what you want. A high-quality woman, on the other hand, she's actively making her life better. She's the woman who's working out regularly, not just to look good, but because she values her health. She's reading, she's learning, she's attending seminars, she's improving her skills, her side hustle, or just personal development. She's got her own thing going on and she's leveling up. And the best part is she's not doing it for anyone else but for herself. This is what separates her from the rest. A woman who invests in herself doesn't need a man. She wants one. And there's a huge difference. When she's secure in herself, she's not going to be clingy. She's not going to be draining you emotionally, and she's not going to be making you her entire world. She's not the type to text you every 5 minutes asking where you are, because guess what? She's busy, right? She's handling her own business. And let me make one thing clear. It doesn't mean she's perfect. Of course she has flaws, just like everyone else, and she's aware of them. She's doing the inner work to become better every day. That's what makes her different from someone who's just coasting, right? Expecting others to fix her problems and pay her way through life. And here's where it gets even better. A woman who's investing in herself is going to inspire you to do the same. You'll find yourself wanting to work harder, to be better, to level up your own life. It's like being around her energy makes you want to achieve more. She's not going to drag you down. She's going to push you to reach your potential. Now that's the kind of woman every man needs by his side. So the next time you meet a woman who's always improving, who's not relying on you to solve her problems, don't be intimidated. Embrace her. That's a woman who knows her value and isn't looking for a handout. She's working on herself because she's preparing for something greater. And if you're lucky enough to be part of that journey, well, you better keep up. Number 3, she handles her own emotions. For real, for real. So emotional maturity is where most women kind of get exposed, right? I mean, if you've ever been in a relationship with a woman who's all over the place emotionally, it's like one day she's head over heels in love with you, the next day you're getting the silent treatment. Yeah, I mean, you know how draining that can be. A high quality woman, on the other hand, well, she knows how to handle her emotions like an adult. She's emotionally intelligent, and trust me, that makes all the difference. Look, we all get upset. We all have bad days, but it's how we handle those emotions that shows our true character. A high quality woman isn't going to throw a fit every time something doesn't go her way. She's not the type to ghost you or disappear for days because she's upset. She knows how to communicate, even when she's upset. Have you ever been with a woman who hits you with the "I'm fine" or "do whatever you want" routine? Meanwhile, she's slamming doors, rolling her eyes, being passive aggressive for the next few days. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That's not emotional maturity. It's emotional manipulation. And you don't want to get caught in that web. A high quality woman, she knows how to express herself without all the drama. She can tell you, hey, that thing you did hurt me, without trying to punish you for it. She's able to have a conversation about her feelings without making you feel like you're walking on eggshells. She doesn't turn every disagreement into a war zone. She's secure enough to handle conflict in a way that leads to resolution, not more chaos. And trust me, you'll notice the difference instantly. You won't feel like you're constantly having to brace yourself for an emotional explosion. When she's upset, she'll tell you why. When she's hurt, she'll let you win, instead of bottling it up or using it as a weapon against you later. She's not afraid of confrontation, but she's also not out to win every argument. For her, it's about finding a solution and not proving a point. She doesn't expect you to fix her problems, but she does want you to understand her. There's a huge difference. And here's something a lot of people don't realize. Emotional maturity is attractive because it creates stability. When you know your girl can handle her emotions, it makes you safe. You're not worried about what's going to set her off next, or if she's going to blow up over something small. You can actually relax and focus on building that real connection. And that's why high quality women are a rare find. They create an environment where both of you can thrive. Number 4, she values your time and hers. All right, this last one is a big deal. I mean, let's be real. Time is something none of us can get back, right? A high quality woman, she knows this, and she values both her time and yours. She's not out there playing games, wasting her time, making you jump through hoops. She's mature enough to respect your time the same way she respects her own time. And that, my friends, is priceless. If you ever date a woman who flakes on you last minute, or who says she'll call but then goes radio silent for days, yeah, that's the kind of behavior that screams, I don't value your time. She's keeping you in limbo, not respecting the fact that your time is valuable, and it's frustrating. You're left wondering where you stand. Is she stringing you along? It's a massive red flag. But a high quality woman, she doesn't play those games. She says she's going to meet you at dinner at 7. She's there on time, ready to enjoy your company. And if she can't make it, she lets you know in advance because she respects you enough to communicate clearly. There's no mystery, no, oh, sorry, I was busy, 2 hours after you've been left hanging. A high quality woman also values her own time. And that's important because she shows that she's not sitting around waiting for you to fill up her schedule. She has her own life, her own thoughts, her own friends, her own interests. She's not going to be texting you 24/7 or expecting you to entertain her all the time. She has her own thing going on and is not desperate for your attention. Now, you've probably heard the saying, people make time for what they want or what's important to them, right? Well, a high quality woman lives by that. If she's into you, she's going to make time for you, even if her schedule is busy. She'll find a way to fit you into her life because she values what you bring to the table. And let me tell you, that kind of effort is what separates high quality women from the ones who are just stringing you along. Now think about the opposite. You're always the one initiating plans. She's constantly canceling last minute, giving you vague responses like, oh, I'll let you know, but never follows through. That's not someone who values your time. A high quality woman will have the decency to tell you instead of wasting your time. When a woman values her own time, it means she's going to have healthy boundaries. And if you cancel plans last minute on her repeatedly, don't expect her to keep waiting around. She's not going to tolerate being disrespected because she knows her time is as valuable as yours. And at the end of the day, it's all about respect. A woman who values your time and hers is someone who's serious about building something real. And if you're smart, you'll recognize that, appreciate it, and meet her at her level. Well, if she's checking off these boxes, congratulations, my guy. You may have found yourself a real one. If not, keep looking because you deserve better.